Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been so long. I know I went MIA. If you saw my video I posted last week, the Sephora favorites, give me some lip swatch set. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it in the description. I posted that. I actually filmed that in April, and right when the set came out, and then I got a new job, I got a new apartment, other things that I had to prioritize. I know I've been getting some comments from people who were like, where did you go? So I promise I'm alive, and I'm so excited to be back. I'm doing at least one video a week, if not. I'm still in the process of decorating the apartment and kind of getting my life together in here, but looking forward to doing a lot of videos here. It's a really cool space, so I'm really excited to utilize it. Today's video is a makeup declutter because I know we all have too much makeup. And I actually have a pretty, what I think is a pretty reasonable amount. It's too much for one person, but it's not like drawers and drawers. I'm gonna responsibly dispose of all of it. Either give it to friends, sell it, donate it if it's new, or there are really cool recycling programs like Terracycle that recycle things that you can't just curbside recycle. So I'll link that in the description. Here's my makeup declutter. All right, so before we get started, here's my layout. This is where I keep my makeup. You can see, this is really dirty, so I apologize, I have to clean it, but this is where I keep the majority of my makeup in this little organizer. This, I've dumped out everything I keep in my bag. I really downsized this. I used to have a ton of stuff in my bag. And then down here, in the second drawer is where I keep the majority of my makeup, so all this extra stuff I don't reach for as much, all my lip products, which I have the most of. I decided to start with lip balms. I have just regular lip balms, not like tinted balms. This is a SPF tinted balm because I'm really into sunscreen and sun protection. Sorry, you can't see it. But this is really old, and I know I've left it in the car in really, really hot heat. Like, this is Houston, so it gets upwards of 110 in the car when you're not in it and the AC is not on. So I'm gonna get rid of this. It also expired 2 months ago, and I know these expiration dates are not something you really have to stick to, but I'm just gonna get rid of it because it was in major heat. Same with this, and just having it be plastic, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to put it on my lips after it's been melting in the car for hours. This I love, Aquaphor. I keep one of these everywhere. I have one in my bag, one wherever. This I'm forever keeping. Next are powders. I don't have a lot of powders. As you'll see, I don't have a ton of makeup, but it's still a little bit more than I need as just one person. This is the Australis Banana Powder. I'm not a huge fan of this. The packaging broke, and I think it was breaking me out. Something about this product just did not work for me. So I'm gonna pass this on to someone else or get rid of it, dispose of it responsibly. Laura Mercier powders. I love every single one of these. These two are the regular translucent powders. I love these. I have the big one that I keep here in my little organizer, and then this one I have in my bag all the time, so I'm definitely not, these are not going anywhere. This is the Secret, what is it called? I forgot the name. Secret Brightening Powder. This will give you flashback, but I love this. It's very, I think it's more silicone or silica based than the regular translucent powder, so it really blurs. I use this on certain occasions, but I love it. Would never get rid of it. Bobbi Brown, man, I used to use this all the time. This was my favorite setting powder, and it's a very thin yellow, slightly pale yellow powder. It's not as heavy as this one. This is really great with oil control. I think I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna make a point to use it more, I think, in the winter time as well when my skin is dry, but I'm gonna keep that one. Next are concealers, and you will laugh to find out that I only have 2 concealers. I got this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Not a huge fan of this. I know YouTubers are raving about it, but I don't love it. I keep it in my bag though, because you never know when you need a little touch up, so I'm gonna keep it, but I would not repurchase it. Shape Tape by Tarte, my absolute favorite concealer of all time. I use the color Light Neutral. I can't find my right color. I know they came out with a bunch of extra colors after not having enough, but it's still hard. Sometimes it's a little bit too light for me, but I love the formula and the finish and the lasting power. This is my favorite concealer of all time. Okay, this is all of my eyeshadow. If you guys have watched a few of my videos, you can see I don't really wear eyeshadow a lot, so I think this is an unnecessary amount for me. This I featured in my Allure Beauty Box unboxing. It's Douce or Douce Free Matic eyeshadow in the weirdest color ever. Like, I could not pull this off. I mean, I just don't like it, and I will never wear it. So definitely passing this along to somebody who might actually use it. This is the NYX birthday palette. Just not a huge fan. I didn't really like it. The shadows weren't great, but just, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't use these, and if I were to use shadows, it wouldn't be this. This is not the palette I would reach for, so I'm gonna give that to somebody. MAC palette. This is hilarious because I only have one eyeshadow in it, and it's the color Soft Brown. Well, this too, but I don't even know where that's from. I actually like it though. Soft Brown from MAC, so I'm definitely gonna keep this, and just over time, if I find I need shadows, I'd rather just buy them from MAC and put them in here and make a custom palette instead of, this is hilarious. This is actually really embarrassing that I still have this. This is from like the 2007 Coastal Scents craze. I think it's hilarious. These are really old and I never reach for this palette. So it is outie. This I got recently. Kat Von D did some sort of sale. I don't remember what it was. Might have been a friends and family sale, but this is beautiful, very neutral, and it's something I would definitely use if I reached for a shadow small. I don't need 800 shadows. These two single shadows, the L'Oreal Infallible Paints, love both of these colors. And if you watched my holiday gift guide, this was in the L'Oreal holiday set that I got, and I love them. This one is the color Rose Chrome, and this one is Brass Knuckles. These are gorgeous, and I'm gonna keep these. For the sake of simplicity, I love shadows I can just pop on with my finger, a lid color, and just leave. And these are chromatic, what am I even saying? These have enough duochrome and enough depth to look like you're actually wearing a crease shade. I love these, and they were really affordable. They're from ColourPop. This one's called Game Face. This one's definitely my favorite, and then this one's called Bouncy. Not a huge fan of this, but I like it. But I use these shadows a lot. This is just Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. It's like 99 cents. It's a great base shade, and that's what I use as a base for most of my shadows. Next, I want to touch bronzers. I only have 3 bronzers, and I already know which ones I'm keeping. Bahama Mama, I have featured this in favorites videos. I love this thing. It's just beautiful. It's just cool enough to be the perfect like contour and bronzer. You can tell I've used it a ton. Really love this one. I don't use bronzer much daily. I use mostly blush. This one's relatively newer. This is Bronze Bondi from Becca, and it was part of a set that I bought. I forgot what the name of the set was, but it's their Sunlit Bronzer. I love this. This is Hoola. It's way too light for me, I think. It doesn't really show up on my skin, and it doesn't look that great on me anyway, so I'm gonna give this to someone who would pull it off better. I think someone with a lighter skin tone would be, and a cooler skin tone would probably look better in this, just because it doesn't really show up on me and it kind of looks dirty. Next, I'll do blushes and face palettes. This is Clinique Aglow. I've had this for so freaking long, but I've just had it for too long. It's so pretty. I don't know. I'm gonna set this as a maybe, and I'll just put it to the side for now. This came in that Becca set I told you about that I got the Sunlit Bronzer in, and this is their Luminous Blush in the color Snapdragon. I think this is gorgeous. Paired with that, it is just a gorgeous glowy summer look. I love this. I definitely don't want to get rid of that. This is the Tarte Birthday Blush in the color Party. I don't know, I don't use this very much. Really nice, and I think it's actually really similar to this. I've talked about this Tarte palette before. I don't know. I like this a lot. I travel with it. I don't really use it as often as I used to use this all the time. But I still think I'll travel with it, so I'm gonna keep that one. I think I'm gonna be lame and keep all of my blushes for now. I'm gonna make a point to use more of them. I just really have loved this for so long, it's hard for me to get rid of it. Because I really, really love it and use it a lot. Or did. So I'm keeping those. This, oh my gosh, this NARS palette. I've raved about it so much. And I don't use it anymore, which sucks. It's only because I've started using cream blush. I think I've exclusively, and I'll show you which blush I've been using. I think I've exclusively been using this for the past like year or 6 months. Cloud Paint and Dusk, like just throw it on. I've been doing like a really low maintenance, quick makeup routine, so I just haven't used my powder blushes, but I don't want to give those away because I think I'm just going through a cream blush phase. The next one is Kevyn Aucoin. Okay, this is, I actually had to tape this because I don't want powder to get on it. This is gonna be horrible, but I think I'm gonna either sell this or give this to my mom or one of my friends because I honestly just don't reach for contour, and I have highlighters I enjoy better, and I have other shadows that are similar to this. Although the shadows are gorgeous, there's also a lot of, what is it? I forgot what it's called, but it gets very powdery when you dip your brush in. A lot of dust powder, whatever, I forget the name. So it's so beautiful and so luxe, but it's just something isn't something that I reach for, so I don't want to keep it for no reason. Okay, my next category is highlighters. I have a bunch of these, man. I don't think any one person can go through this many highlighters. So I have Becca Champagne Pop. This also came in an Allure box, in the Jaclyn Hill Allure box. And I have Opal. I mean, they're beautiful, but you can't really tell like such a huge difference. I don't know. I might give Opal to my mom because I think she wanted a highlighter. I think I'm going to get rid of this one just because there's too many. I'm not going to use this many. I love Champagne Pop. I'm going to keep that one. I'll give Opal to my mom because I think she's shown interest in it before. So I will give that away, even though I like it. This is what I've been using every single day. It was actually a freebie when I got the Allure box. It was a gift with purchase, so when you like signed up. And I was like, they were supposed to send me something else, and they ended up sending me this, and I was kind of annoyed. And then I started using it. It's a cargo highlighter. I don't know the official name of it, but it's the color Champagne, and it's such a gorgeous pink. It's very... I feel like this color is like very in right now. So I use this on it's super subtle and perfect for every day. I use it every single day as like just a nice subtle highlight. I love that. Benefit What's Up. So I had a mini of this and I've had it for years and I have not finished it. And then I went and bought the full size, which is really stupid. But these are really beautiful. Like I love the color. It's kind of like Champagne Pop in a cream formula to me. So I will keep these, but make a point of using them more often. This I just opened. I don't even remember where I got this, but I remember having it before, like a different packaging before, when I had a doe foot applicator, and I don't think I ever used this. I just don't think it's so light too. I don't think it's really great for my skin tone. As you can see, it's a lot more blinding, but look, it almost looks like white on me. It's just a little bit too light for me, so I think I'm gonna give this away. And then this is Sleek Makeup Palette. I love this one. It's got 3 beautiful different shades and then that are powder and then one that's cream, and it was only 10 bucks at Ulta. I really like this and I'm gonna keep this one but make a point of using it. So got rid of 2 highlighters. I think that's pretty good. So eyebrow stuff, I really only have 3 or 4 eyebrow products. I got rid of my NYX pomade because it's not good, it dries up, but I do really like the micro brow. I recently purchased it and I really like this and I use that every day. MAC pencil, I used to love this, but I like that the NYX micro brow is double-ended so you can brush out your eyebrows. I will finish up the MAC pencil in Lingering, but I probably won't repurchase after that, which is sad because I used to be really obsessed with this. Like I used to be so into this product, but I just don't use it much anymore. So once I finish this up, I probably won't repurchase. Just gonna make a point to use that. And then I only have 2 brow gels. I have Mega Clear, sorry this is disgusting, but it is what it is. I use this every day. And the Glossier Boy Brow, I keep this in my bag because it's tiny. It's pretty overpriced for a brow gel. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but it's nice in my bag if I ever need either a touch-up or if I forget to do my brows or whatever, need a quick brow fix. So that's small enough to go in the bag, but this is what I use every day at home. So in terms of mascaras, I don't have many. These 2 are my current open ones. This is Monsieur Big from Lancome. I love this, but it's kind of hard to get off at night. And the I Heart Extreme from Essence. This gives me the most voluminous, thick, gorgeous lashes I've ever had, but it flakes like crazy. I still love it and use it. I'll just set my under eye with powder, which I don't like to do anymore when I use this because it just flakes like mad. But it's like $3 and it gives me the craziest lashes. This has been my everyday one though, Monsieur Big. So these are my 2 everydays, and these are just backups. I have not opened these. L'Oreal Voluminous Original. This came in the L'Oreal Holiday Kit that I was talking about, and Benefit Roller Lash, which I'm really excited to try. So these will just be little backups. In terms of face products, I really only have these 2, which I bought because I love this. It's so natural, and I use this a little bit every single day, so I just have 2 of them. Don't really know why. I wanted a travel size. But this is the only foundation I own. It's not really officially a foundation, but in terms of eyeliners, I only have 4. I have the L'Oreal Infallible 16-hour eyeliner. This does not stay on for 16 hours. It definitely smudges and comes off, but I still like it. This was also in the L'Oreal holiday set. I like it specifically because I smudge it when I wear it. So this is more of like an everyday, just kind of smudge on the top lash line type of thing. Wet n Wild Mega Liner is my favorite liner. Seriously, my favorite liquid liner, and it's only $3 at Target. Goodbye. Tattoo liner. I want to try this out. I might not keep both. I might, because they're still sealed, I may give one to my mom. But want to try this out because I hear so much about it. Okay, lip liners. I feel like I'm going to have a hard time getting rid of them because I just feel like, oh, what if I need this, you know? You never know. I have one red lip liner, and this is the Jordana Easy Liner. I like to keep these in my purse, actually. I have a nude one that I keep in my bag because you don't have to sharpen them. Because if I'm traveling or if I'm like in the car and I need a lip liner, like who has time? Sorry, it won't focus. Who has time to sharpen? Like you can't, yeah. But this is the only red liner I have, so I'm gonna keep that. This is a nude one. It's kind of a dark nude. It's okay. I might actually give this one, nah, I use it. I'm gonna keep it. This is a lighter nude. They look similar, but on my lips they are, oh my gosh, why is this camera going nuts? On my lips they are very different. And then I have the Kat Von D Everlasting lip liner in Bow and Arrow. Honestly, ooh, damn, that's good pigmentation. It's really pigmented, really nice. I'm just not a huge fan of the color, but I think I'll keep it because it's nude enough to line my lips with. It works, whatever. I go through these nude lip liners super quickly. NYX, oh god, this is probably the first lip liner I ever bought. Peekaboo Neutral. And I haven't sharpened this, but it's one of my favorites. I'm gonna keep that one. And then I have a bunch of similar liners that I need to check out because I don't need all of these. Dusty Rose I use a lot. Come on, focus. Beautiful mauve shade. So that's nice. And I have a few different burgundy ones that I just... These are the Italia lip liners. I think I put these in a favorites video because they're really, really cheap and they work so well. Wow, gorgeous dark red. That's so pretty. They're so similar. I'm gonna keep Deep Purple, which is slightly darker, and I'll give away Burgundy. They're just too similar. Give those to my mom. And I have some pinks. Let's see. Soft pink. Ooh. Wow, that is not my color. That is like one of those white-based colors that looks horrible on anybody with olive skin. So that is definitely a no-go. My aunt has really cool skin tone and a lot lighter than me. So I'm gonna give that to her. Another nude liner. I know it's just, I probably don't need this many, but I just really feel like I go through them so quickly. This is Mango. It's not super white based. It's actually beautiful orange. No, I'm not gonna use this ever. I'm trying to be a little bit more serious about. This is Fuchsia. I definitely want to keep one of these bright pinks. I just don't know which one I'm gonna keep. I think I'm gonna keep this darker one, the Fuchsia one. Okay, here are all my lip products. Last but not least, this is definitely my favorite category. Lip products are definitely the thing I have the most of just because it's my favorite thing. I'll start with reds because it seems like I have way more reds than I need, even though this doesn't right off the bat look like so much. This is the Bare Minerals. I don't know the name of it, but it's a liquid lipstick that I didn't like. If you watched my Give Me Some Bold Lip, it's just weird. It's really mini, so I don't... Whatever. I liked the two full-size products in that bold lip set, so it doesn't really matter that I don't like this one. This is a Sephora mini. Man, they just keep giving these away. It's their creme lipstick, and Sephora Rouge Cream in the color R49, and it's just a red that does not... Sorry, I didn't realize it was out of focus. It's a red that just does not flatter me. I don't like it, and I have so many reds I like better. I'm going to give that one away. This is a Trish McEvoy Essential Pencil. Girl, I've had this since I was like 5 years old. Look at it, it's so weird looking. I used to use this as a lip liner before I ever had lipstick. I like probably stole this from my mom's makeup a long time ago, so this needs to go straight in the trash. Very old. This is NARS Cruella. This is from the birthday collection. Really, really like this one. I'm definitely keeping this. I love the NARS, pencils. This is Bite Beauty Cayenne. It's just a very, very bright red. A little too bright for me. And I don't think the formula of these lipsticks is, it's the Amuse-Bouche formula. I don't think this is very, I don't think it lends itself to this staying within the lip line, so I'm gonna give this one away. As well, I have other reds I like better. I think this is a good amount of reds. I know I like everything here. This is a really great liquid lipstick, Melted Matte in Lady Balls. Love this one. If I don't want it to budge, I use that. This is a great muted, darker red NYX Lip Lingerie in the color Exotic. Really like that one. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in Devil's Mattificate. I also hauled this in that L'Oreal holiday set. Really like this one. And MAC Ruby, woo! This is probably one of my favorites of all time. I could use this. I've slept in this before and it didn't budge. Keeping those. I'll start by just saying these two lip balms I really like. This is the Sephora. It was a limited edition. It's like emoji lip balm, but this one's the pink color. I also have the nude one. I bought 2 of those because I love them so much. They're really great, so I'm gonna keep that. And the Terracycle, this was in my Give Me Some New Lip video. I've tried on a lot of these in my videos, so I will link everything below, but love this. Hate the packaging, but I love the product, so I'm keeping both of those balms. Here are my bolder colors. These are kind of mix of random things, but they're still, I don't know. I'll start with this. This is so old. Man, I used to love these Wet n Wild lipsticks, and I still think they're freaking amazing. If the packaging didn't suck so much, I would definitely keep them, but I found myself slowly getting rid of every single one of them because the packaging is horrible. I don't want to put this in my bag and have it go everywhere because the lids just fall off. And I've had this for a long time, and I have darker colors similar to this that I prefer using now, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. For example, this is one of the ones I prefer, Nude Sticks. This was also in my Give Me Some Bold Lip video. Gorgeous. This one's called Vino, so it's a nice dark wine color. Very similar to that Wet n Wild one, and I much prefer this formula. Another one that's similar is Sephora number 14, kind of a dark burgundy. Love that one as well. Love those just in general. This Clinique Broadest Berry, I'll have to make a point of using this in the winter. I used to use this a lot, not as much anymore, but it's a sample. This is all that's left, so I think I can finish this one up. Here are 2 Bite Minis. I need to stop with these Bite Minis because I end up never using them. I think I like 1 or 2 out of the, oh look, Chai. This is completely unused. Wow, okay, I'll have to think about what I want to do with this. I like literally have not used this. Oh, this was in the birthday set, that's what it was. We'll see, I may just give this away brand new because I don't think I'll use it. Licorice, I know this dark color is not gonna be cute here, so I will probably say bye-bye to that one. A few bolder purples. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in K-Dub. I thought that I would hate this when I tried it on, but it's absolutely gorgeous and one of the craziest bold colors that I can pull off. And it just really works on my skin tone for some reason, so I love that. And it's very hard for me to pull off these colors, so. This is Let's Go Crazy from NARS. Really gorgeous, bright, springy, summery pink. I love this. This is the Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle lipstick in the color Plush. This is also one of those funky ones. I like this. I think I'm gonna try to wear it. If I don't, I'll give it away. I really liked it's a very dry, crumbly formula, but very pigmented. NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Prague, one of my favorites. It's a very gorgeous dark purple. Next one is Too Faced Drunk Dial. This I also featured in my Give Me Some Bold Lip. I'll link all those videos where I tried these things on below. But this one's gorgeous. The smell is overwhelming. Overwhelmingly peach. The last one in this section is Matte Passion from Milani. Look, this is just way too freaking bright, and it's just a crazy orange that I just don't wear. It would go great with this lip liner that I decided I also didn't want. I think this is a great combo. I may try it on, but I don't think I'm ever gonna wear colors like this, so I'm gonna get rid of those too. Okay, here are my darker pinks, kind of mauvey colors. Gonna go through these. I definitely have a reasonable amount of these, not too many, but I don't use all of them, so I definitely want to get rid of them. This was a MAC lipstick. It is no longer a MAC lipstick. I actually depotted one of my old Wet n Wild lipsticks into this, and again, I have other lipsticks that I just love way more, so I'm gonna take this out and back to MAC this thing. Do not want that. This is Bite Honey, or sorry, what? This is not Honeycomb, this is Rhubarb. I tried this on in my Bite holiday set, and it looks kind of brown here, but it's a gorgeous like purpley shade on me. Pulls really purple. I love this color, and I'm definitely keeping this. It's really unique on my skin tone. Kat Von D Studded Kiss Creme Lipstick. Okay, don't focus, it's fine. This is in the color Double Dare. I wore this at my cousin's wedding. Otherwise, I have not touched it since, so I'm gonna pass that on. This is NARS Anna. It's actually one of my favorite lipsticks of all freaking time. Gorgeous. Absolutely one of the most amazing lipsticks I've ever used, so I'm keeping that. This is a Sephora, what is this called? The Rouge Balm SPF 20. Love these, really recommend them, but I can't get over the taste of sunscreen. That's why I bought it. You can see I've used the crap out of this. I bought it specifically because it had sunscreen in it, so I like to put it on in the morning on the way to work. I'm really weird about my sunscreens. Some of you know that. I'm gonna finish this up, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because I have so many other lipsticks I need to go through. I don't need another one. But yeah, keeping this, finishing that up, but not repurchasing. This is ColourPop. I've had this for quite a while, but I don't want to give it away because I love it. It's called Echo Park. And it's this gorgeous, here, I'll swatch it. It's a really pretty, just kind of darker, mauvey nude. I really like it. They smell weird though. This is the Marc Jacobs. This was in my Gimme Some New Lip set review. Still pissed about this because it's just, I mean, really Marc Jacobs. Their lip liners suck too. Like, this is broken 4 times. It's fallen out of the tube 4 times. 4 times. Just many a time. I mean, gorgeous formula and really beautiful color, but I'm gonna keep it just because it was part of that set. It was one of the full-size products, but like, what's the point of a full-size product if it's gonna break every time you use it? Definitely would not recommend those, but I liked that set overall. This one's NYX Can. I think I'm almost, I mean, it's like really getting there. I've had this for so long. So I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna put this in a use the crap out of pile and move on from, so I'll put that over there. This one's brand new. This is the Bite Beauty Glacé. They're lip crayons. I'm gonna keep this because I actually had it before. I actually had this before, but I gave it away. It's a gorgeous color for the winter time. I don't know why I gave it away, but I'll keep it this time. I have the most nudes out of everything I own. Definitely not shocked by this. I'll just start with minis, I guess. This is Bite Honeycomb. One of my favorite lipsticks ever. And I think the only reason I bought that Bite Holiday set is because it had honeycomb in it. So looking back, I should have just bought this full size. Love this, keeping this for sure. My 2 Marc Jacobs. I love the Marc Jacobs Gel Creme, the gel lipsticks. They're really, really pigmented and incredible. One is in the color Role Play, which is a perfect, like My Lips But Better type of color. Oh my gosh, this focus is killing me. Perfect My Lips But Better, that's Role Play. And this one is Screen Test. They're just so pigmented. Really like these colors, like they're just gorgeous. And that was a really light touch too. This is the NYX Lip Lingerie in the color Bedtime Flirt. I love this color. Not a huge fan of this formula. I know I've talked smack about it so many times, so I'm sure some of you know. But I really like the color. These two are really similar. This is kind of a dupe ColourPop. This is Bow and Arrow Kat Von D. It just makes me look dead. And then the ColourPop version is pretty similar. In my, oh, it just looks so bad on my skin. I'm gonna give both of these away. I haven't even used them, so bye-bye. NARS, this was part of that birthday set a couple years ago with Cruella. I love Cruella, but I don't like Rikugian. I don't use it a lot. I have other natural lip colors I like better. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Urban Decay. This was back when it was called Revolution. Now they're Vice lipsticks, but this is the color Stark Naked. They still have this color. This color is still available, and it's one of my favorite nudes of all time. It's so gorgeous. On the skin, it's just beautiful. This, I think, is one of my favorite nudes of all time. I discovered it at the grocery store, and I'm so happy. It's L'Oreal lipstick in the color Ferris Nude, and it's just, if you have olive skin and you can't find the right balance of like a pinky beige nude, and anything you put on pulls more pink, this is actually beige, and it's gorgeous. I've swatched this too. I'll put all my swatch videos in the description. Maybelline Daringly Nude, another fave, drugstore fave. Really hard to find drugstore nudes, especially because you can't try them on. This is another favorite. I'm not a huge fan of this formula. I probably wouldn't repurchase this formula because I think it's really crumbly. Matte, it's not super drying, but it's crumbly and it's hard to reapply. But I'm keeping that for sure. Nude sticks, I have raved about my love for nude sticks before. This one is the color Whisper. I'm definitely keeping this. It's one of my favorites. This is e.l.f. This is e.l.f. Tea Rose. I really like this one. This is a gorgeous purpley nude. Tarteist lip paint. Man, these suck. I really don't like these at all. Like, I'll tell you that right now. They are so weird and drying and just, no. I don't like it. Stila Baci, I think it's Baci. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm keeping this one. Last but not least, this is definitely not nude, but it's another full-size product from that Give Me Some New Lip set, and this is gorgeous. I never thought I would like a metallic color, but I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, here's the finished pile of stuff that I'm either getting rid of responsibly or passing along to someone else. I mean, I think this is a good amount of stuff to get rid of, just considering the amount of makeup that I own. I think this is a good amount. I also decided to clear this one out. This is a lash serum I've had for way too long. I used to use it, but I don't use it anymore. And also I added in this Makeup Forever HD foundation sample I found. I'm not a fan of this formula. It's very drying, accentuates texture, and it's just really obvious looking on my skin. So I'm getting rid of this. Give it to somebody who might like it more. But yeah, a bunch of lip liners, lots of lipsticks, eyeshadows I never use. Well, hopefully, I hope I don't change my mind about this, but there it is, the final pile of stuff I'm decluttering. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really wanted to go through all the stuff that I had that I knew I wasn't using or was just kind of sitting around. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos and leave me any suggestions you have, any feedback, and videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you guys here next time. Mwah.